Good day. So this weekend I attended a filmmaking workshop at Saw Video, and there was actually two of them discussing file formats or file types used for movie recording, and then this other thing called DCP. I forget what that acronym stands for, but Digital something project or whatever. So it's a kind of a uniform project that I guess movie theaters use. All the big digital cameras now, when they receive a movie from a Hollywood studio, has a DCP project on it, or a package, I guess. And it's kind of a one design to play everywhere kind of deal. So we got into a bit of a discussion at one point about what file types why, and why DCP, and then someone mentioned something I thought really rung true. It's like, well, you know, if it gets right down to it, if you make a really good movie and you shot it on DV, and a studio wants to pick it up, or a production company wants to pick it up and run with it and screen it and try and make money with it, they'll figure out a way to get it into a format that'll play in a theater. You don't need to worry about that. But most of us agonize, it seems, over, well, how do I get, you know, a movie that a production company will want. I think it's got a lot more to do with what the content of the movie is, how it moves people, more than what you shot it on. So with that in mind, I'm thinking about what we're doing with SPARTA LXXII, and in March we'll screen again, probably using VLC player, so everybody knows what will be used to screen their movie so they can test it on their own and then bring it to me, and then I'll just put it in the queue and we'll use VLC player to play through the digital projector, probably at the Mayfair. And that'll just reduce the concern. If you want to shoot a DV movie instead of HD, that's fine. If you want to use a pocket camera like the one I'm using to record this video, this I think it has a 1/2-inch sensor and I think 10 times zoom if you needed it, but it even is capable of showing depth of field. I'm not sure if you can see it in this video, but perhaps some of what's behind me is out of focus. So you could shoot it on like a pocket camera if you wanted to. The point for SPARTA really is to get out there, shoot something, and tell a story that you want to tell, and exercise your filmmaking muscles. Like, get out there and actually shoot something, because you're going to learn a lot through the process of shooting. You can go to classes and until you're out of money, but until you actually get out in the field and shoot stuff and encounter the kind of difficulties that you will encounter, and learn through the process of actually doing, you know, sitting around thinking I'll make a film one day isn't going to get it done. And then when you finally do go out and shoot something, you'll realize, oh, gee, you know, practice is what makes you perfect, or gets you closer to perfection. I shot a video audition for a couple of acting friends recently, and even in that very short shoot, I learned a few things. And the only way to learn, I think, is to do. And I'm hoping to get together with another filmmaker and put together a kind of a introduction to how to shoot your first short for a 72-hour challenge, because the whole 72 hours to make it from start to finish is a challenge in itself. There is some prep you can do, and I hope to shoot something soon that will kind of cover that. Things like know your video editor, how long it takes to render, say, a 5-minute movie. It may be different if you do color correction. You might like to avoid that. You probably want to shoot to the edit, so you don't have to have all that footage you got to wade through. Things to do to make sure your audio track is, you know, quality-wise. Not something you have to fuss with in post. Anyway, we'll get into that at a later date. Thanks very much. Looking forward to your feedback if you have some. And feel free to make it a video response. I mean, hey, if you're a filmmaker, shoot a video. Bye.